I think this calendar has been not conducive for the politics, but since we agreed and set to participate, we've been rolling with it as it comes. But adjustments keep coming here and there. But also, yes, there's sometimes logistically, even within the parties, you have to adjust to be able to meet certain criteria. But all the same, as my honorable colleague was raising, a lot of this is done to skewer the field, which is already highly biased in one direction. But this is now to make it just more and more so. And so we're in for a rough time. As a country, in for a rough time. I mean, clearly, today we've had some interference in the affairs of UPC, and this is something which I do not want to take lying down, but since the authority which I got came from the Delegates Conference, I will return the power to the Delegates Conference. But court is interfering in party affairs. I thought it was reckless, or those who are pushing for it was reckless, and the timing was poor. But I have given a limited response as of now, but should this be the nature of how we're going to play the politics as we head to 2026, definitely we're going to escalate, and the things are going to get to a level where you may not be in control of what you think you are. These are issues to put you off balance and to disorganize your plans. The whole issue which I mentioned when I entered this race is that this is going to be a policy campaign, and I'm going to take the president on policy. I've taken him on policy. But if we're going to have these other gymnastics within the game, then there should so be it. But definitely the policy question is going to be pushed to its limit, and the consequences will also be there. No, but I mean, there are rules to the game. We're in for a contest, and this should be a contest of ideas. And the idea should be, where do we want Uganda to be? We should be trying to sell what we believe Uganda can be, what we can achieve as Ugandans, what we can achieve together. This is what the conversation should be. But we're doing gymnastics about timetables and things like that. So we're losing the point. The point is, where do we want Uganda to be? And this is what we should be having as a serious conversation. All of us should be talking, focused on where we want Uganda to be in the next 5 years. It's an opportunity. So if you give us something which we not ask for in the priorities, yes, time is important, but we need more. We needed more space. If we had space, we would not have time. So please, let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be honest, and let's work for the benefit of all the citizens of Uganda.
Well, that was a video of Kenneth talking to NBS. Now back to the breakdown. In a landmark judgment that could shake the very foundation of Uganda's oldest political party, the High Court in Kampala has declared null and void the Uganda People's Congress, that is UPC's nomination of Jimmy James Mike Wakana as party president for the 2025-2030 term. The decision was delivered by Justice Bernard Namanya via email in miscellaneous cause number 0148 of 2025, a case that has drawn national attention and revived deep international tensions within the UPC. In his ruling, Justice Namanya found the UPC's nomination of Akana illegal, invalid, and of no legal effect, and ordered that the nomination process be quashed entirely. The court also issued an interim order restraining the UPC from nominating Jimmy Akana again for the same position, thereby blocking his path to lead the party into the 2026 general elections, at least for now. Now, what you need to know about the implication of this is, the first one, leadership crisis in UPC has already entered, with Akana now legally barred from holding the presidency from 2025 to 2030. UPC faces an immediate vacuum in its top leadership, triggering possible emergency restructuring or internal elections. The second thing that you must know is there has been a political fallout already. Akana, who has held the helm of the UPC since 2015 and is the son of the founding UPC president, Dr. Paul Milton Mbora, now faces serious political uncertainty, and his influence in the party is likely to diminish as internal rivals regroup as of now. The third thing you know is election roadblock. The decision could jeopardize UPC's preparation for 2026 general election. as leadership uncertainty may impact candidate endorsements, funding, and voter mobilization strategies. Then the fourth thing that you need to know is possible appeal. Sources close to Akana's legal team indicate that an appeal may be filed, potentially escalating the dispute to the Court of Appeal or even the Supreme Court, which further would be delaying UPC's transition plans. The fifth thing, or the fifth implication, which is the last one, is party division intensifies. The verdict may embolden long-standing UPC fictions opposed to embodies of Akana leadership, leading to renewed infighting, legal wrangling, which have long plagued the party's unity. This court decision comes at a critical political juncture in Uganda's multi-party democracy, where opposition parties like the UPC are seeking to reassert relevance amid tightening competition. With Akana's nomination now annulled, the UPC must urgently chart a new course or risk descending into irrelevance ahead of the country's pivotal 2026 elections. Developing story, more updates to follow.